Big news on EXOPRIMAL. I'm really excited for this. Let's see here. Let's scroll down. Thank you for everyone who participated in the EXOPRIMAL open beta test. Our team gained a great deal of data from EXOFIGHTER survey responses and social media. We'll put this feedback to good use and make EXOPRIMAL the best game it can be. While the open beta allowed players to experience some of the missions available in the Dino Survival mode, EXOPRIMAL's full release will feature the following content for players to enjoy. Right. Let's break this down bit by bit. The first one, missions without direct combat between players where victory is determined by clearing the PvE objectives as fast as possible. So anyone who was put off by the fact that it seemed like you had to deal with PvP elements, there is a mode exclusive to PvE. So that exists. That's awesome. Cutscenes and an analysis map where players can explore EXOPRIMAL's story and the mysteries surrounding Leviathan and parallel worlds. I'm guessing that's just like a bunch of, well, it says cutscenes. I'm not really sure what this, like, what is it? Analysis map seems like it's just going to be a big graphic and you can like highlight certain areas and get like a wall of text to read. But cutscenes is pretty nice. Like, I'm not really sure how they would implement cutscenes in that one, but there you go. Story-related missions in Dino Survival. So there's going to be a story mode that... So my original concept was... not concept. My original belief was the story mode was going to be various cutscenes and then they would make you play like online. And so like, I don't know, like 5 matches and then you'd unlock the next story cutscene. But it looks like there are story-related missions in Dino Survival, which would be like missions that are set up in a specific way. I don't know how to describe this. Like, whereas Dino Survival Online had like random elements, these would be like very set in stone, like... You would only meet the T-Rex on mission 3 or something like that. You'd have to like team up with certain people. I'm trying to like think. Don't really know it. Like I'm not sure really how to word that one. Story-related missions, dinosaur. Like I get it. They're gonna have like a very set in stone. I've already said that. Very specific. Very specific things they ask you to do, I think, in a very certain set order. 10-player co-op missions with a variety of objectives and even fiercer dinosaurs. Now this I'm excited for. I wanted to see more 10-player co-op stuff. So in the beta, this wasn't available in the second beta, but in the first beta, you had the 10-player co-op versus the Neo T-Rex. And on their website, they show like what dinosaurs are available. Now, I've never thought that would be all of them, like that are on the website. But I'm glad to see there's more. Like the fact that they've come forward and said like, oh yeah, we're gonna have more 10-player co-op things against even bigger dinosaurs. Like that's what I want. I didn't want the game to launch with just the Neo T-Rex. I wanted to see even more super monsters. Variety of maps like Dam and Volcanic Base. I'm under no... It's my opinion that the game's going to have like, I don't know, like maybe 5 or 6 maps. Not a great deal. But it's nice that they've confirmed that there's a few more, at least. From what it was in the beta, where we had like 2, maybe 3, I can't remember. I think we had like 3 maps. 5-player missions that rotate weekly with global leaderboards for fastest completion time. So there's going to be like reasons to boot the game up each week, and it's like, oh, this is your weekly, and they'll probably have like daily missions as well. I would guess. So if you're into that kind of stuff, they've got you covered there as well. Equipment called modules that allow for deeper customization of exosuit capabilities. So I'm not really sure what they mean by this one, because I'm pretty sure those shoulder weapons, like that were mounted on the shoulder or the back or whatever it was, like the drill and the laser and the shield and all that, I thought they were the modules. So what are they saying? That there's going to be more modules than what are in the base game? Or are they saying that there are another thing entirely which allows for even more customization than like the drill and the laser that's mounted on the back. I'm not really sure about that one. Exosuit skins, weapon skins, decals, emotes, and other cosmetic options. So this was all like basically confirmed already in the like pre-order bonuses. We get extra skins. There's dancing in the game. Yeah. So if you watch like all the content on the website, they show the decals as well. So, yeah. In-game medals and awards for completing certain challenges, like blocking a certain amount of damage as a tank suit. I'm not 100% sure what they mean about this one either, because that was in the beta too. Like, when you would beat a mission, they would have like, excuse me, when you'd finish a mission, they would have like a bunch of like medals that show up, and it'd be like, oh, you did like 2,000 damage with this exosuit, or like you blocked this amount of damage with this exosuit, or you did this amount of damage as the T-Rex, so on and so forth. So I'm not really sure. Like I feel like that's something we already knew about. Not sure about them. We also plan on supporting EXOPRIMAL with title updates after its release, as I fully expected. Exosuit variants that use different equipment for different playstyles, like Deadeye with a burst rifle that can also be used as a shotgun. So this I never considered. I did wonder like what they would do with the exosuits. Like, would they continue to make new exosuits, like new characters in quotation marks? You know, like how Overwatch is, and it's just like, oh, new character. This one plays differently and has new mechanics or whatever. But it seems like I'm guessing they'll do that, but they'll also do this like alternate versions of existing characters. So they'll be like, I don't know, like Deadeye Alpha, Deadeye Beta, and it effectively is the same role and plays the same, but has like a slightly different twist. So like a shotgun, or like, I don't know. Maybe you'll get like the melee based character, but we'll have like a big sword or something. I don't know. It's an interesting take, but I didn't expect to have alternate versions of existing Exofighters, really. Updates with each season that add more game content. I expected that. Yeah, 100% I expected that. Collaborations with other Capcom titles. Now this is a big one. In typical Capcom fashion, which I love, by the way, they're doing crossovers with other games. That means we could expect like Street Fighter, Mega Man, Monster Hunter, maybe Ghosts and Ghouls. Like, oh, this is what I wanted to see more than anything. More than anything, this is super exciting. Can you imagine fighting Rathalos in this game? Like, that would be so sick. Or getting an Exo Fighter that has like a Monster Hunter skin, so like similar to how they did the crossover with Monster Hunter and Mega Man X, like stuff like that, but in Exo Fighter. That's cool. That's really cool. Like, I'm excited, man. Imagine running around as X or something. Maybe I'm getting too excited, but damn. I'm really hyped for this one.